Now the most interesting news, which everybody wants to perhaps understand, that the Bank Nifty expiry yesterday, or that weekly expiry means that no more Bank Nifty in terms of an weekly instrument will be available. But yesterday, NSE has come out with a circular where they have included not 1, 2, but almost 4 dozen new stocks which essentially will be part of the FNO. Of course, the inclusion criteria was changed a couple of months ago, and these stocks, as per the inclusion criteria, they make it to the cut. And what really could be the impact of that? First, the odd ones out, not the obvious ones. I mean, the obvious one is Zomato, Jio Financial Services, to some extent PB, Fintech. A lot of these Fintech names which are not part of FNO, they are liquid, they are large, their market caps are respectable, free float is very high. They've really moved into the FNO. So that's the obvious part. The odd one outs, well, I would say KI Industries, D-Mart, which in a sense are the odd ones out, where you would say that the market cap criteria may be there, but in terms of liquidity, in terms of ownership, in terms of in terms of the total shareholding concentration, it may just add to volatility. Of course, when you give more stocks in the FNO market, it creates more options for traders and for investors and even for fund managers to hedge. So I'm always in favor of the fact that if a new market has evolved in the fintech space, in the consumer tech space, if the market has become big, you should include more stocks. But there are a few odd ones out which I have already mentioned. I think the 2 stocks which in a sense deserve a special mention, one would be Zomato and second would be Jio Financial Services. And I'll tell you why. Because now this really clears the way for them to be part of Nifty 50.
Yeah, for an index inclusion.
So, Jio Financial Services sooner than later could be part of Nifty 50, and Zomato, can you imagine a startup becoming part of Nifty 50? How exciting is that, and what great things are happening? So, these are 2 stocks which in a sense they deserve a special mention. Where I'm surprised is that was there a need really to do it right now? Because one side you want to cut down FNO activity with 45 more new stocks which are going to be included, there is going to be more FNO activity, there is going to be more options activity. So is it an attempt by exchanges to protect the turnover? I don't know. But it's an interesting list. These stocks will act, these stocks will react. I mean, it's high time that some of the FNO stocks, some of the fintech stocks should have been part of the FNO already. So I think, but the news has come more like a surprise, which I don't think markets was anticipating.